Welcome to Chana Talks Live TV. Excuse me. I'm Chana Gilman, your relationship mastery mentor. I want to follow up a little bit on yesterday's talk about obligations. And I said yesterday that we all have obligations that are real, but we also were trained at a young age to feel obligated to make the big people in our life happy. And as we trained in that all of our lives, we became people pleasers, and I like to say I was a pretzeler. But here's what I want to talk about today. I read something that was absolutely fascinating for me. There are, I think, 6 billion people in the world. Let's go with that number for this argument's sake. So why aren't there 7 billion? Why aren't there 4.5 billion? Because I believe in God, Hashem, universe, source, whatever it is for you, that's what he needs in this world right now today for all of us. So that being the case, it's not the same with animals. I'm not talking about the pets and the cats that you love, the home pets. I'm talking about, horses. When a horse dies on a farm in Idaho, nobody hears about it. Nobody, they take care of it on the farm in Idaho and they get another horse. When an elephant dies in India, human beings don't care about the animals until it's a species that's endangered. And that's where you get the save the whales or, elephants and their tusks, whatever's going on. I'm not turning this into an animal debate here. I'm using it as examples. But it's not like that with people. When one human being is gone, other people, those of you in Hebrew, I don't know your name. I can't read it. Hi, Mary. When a human dies, though, people are affected by the individual loss of that person. So if you're here today as one of the 6 billion, there's a reason. There's a reason you weren't here 100 years ago, and there's a reason that we're not waiting for you to be here in another 100 years. God brought you here today. Now, why? Did he bring you here to live a small, shriveled, fearful, so much pained life? No, he didn't. No one is brought here to shrivel and die. We're brought here to grow and expand and leave as a bigger, better person, hopefully closer to our source. Now, that being said, the whole world today is about know your why, live your purpose. What's your big thing that you're supposed to do in the world? Well, here's what I want to tell you. Not everybody has a big purpose, and not everybody wants one. Not everybody wants one. You're allowed to be who you want to be. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, cut the guilt and be at home with the family. It's society that's knocking you off your feet that you should be doing something else. There's no shoulds, but you should allow yourself to grow, to expand, to experience happiness and joy. Will there be hiccups and pain and suffering along the way? Absolutely. Do things hurt? Yes. But that's all part of what comes to us for our growth. You've got to learn to make your obligations be about yourself. Beautiful women, I heard this the other day, and it so struck me. You must become strong on the inside to become soft on the outside. Hi, Roxanne. Debbie, hi. You must become strong on the inside to become a softer woman on the outside. What does that mean? You've got to find your voice. You've got to create boundaries. You have got to protect your energetic vibrational garden. Don't let people in that want to pull weeds and break down the gates. Don't share your vulnerability with people that don't earn it. That's a gift. Be wise with who you share that with. Truly, I mean, think about who you are allowing yourself to be vulnerable to. Are they receiving it as a gift with gentle kindness? Who are you obligating yourself to make happy other than yourself? It's time to stop all of that. We're a 6 billion people universe. You're here now, and there's a reason for it. You've got to find your reason. And you've got to accept if it's a reason that hasn't got a big, aha, change the world attitude around it. That's not for everybody. The truth is, when I started doing these videos, I started out from a much smaller world than I'd been in for the prior 20 years. I was a well-known public speaker all over the place, known in my world. I'm very off the stage of, I'm off the scene. If you find me here, you find me. It's great. I'm thrilled. I appreciate you. But I'm not out traveling the world to, make a point here. And I have become a softer woman because I've become stronger inside. And I want that for you. Look at your life. Look at what you feel good about. What don't you like? Those are your clues. That's telling you something. Start small. Take steps. Do it in intervals. Nothing's going to change by tonight at 6 o'clock, and it shouldn't. It won't last. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. As a human being, you are valuable. We aren't a species that people really begin to care about when they're becoming extinct. You are a world unto yourself. Treasure it. Improve it. Learn from past mistakes. Teach it. If you share what you've learned, you're going to integrate it much deeper as well. Do we make mistakes? Absolutely. Do we regret them? 100%. But that's part of the hiccup. Keep going. Keep going. And I'm talking to myself as much as I am to anyone else. I love you. Please join my private women's Facebook group, Relationship Mastery with Confidence and Dignity. If you like these videos, please share them. Leave a comment. And that's it for the week. I love you all. Bye, everybody. This is Chana Gilman, your Relationship Mastery Mentor.